Hello everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time zone may be. Thanks for dropping by to my humble shrine. And as always, how are you? How are you? How are you? I hope you're doing fine. How was your weekend? How's your Saturday? I do hope that everything's fine on your end. And as you can see with our title today, this is another episode of Paris Talks with me and Tapsy. And tonight, we'll be talking about a very spicy and very intriguing topic. Ayan. I hope you're good. And I do hope that everyone has brought their drinks tonight because you know what it is. It's Saturday. It's the end of the week. We need to unwind, so we need a good drink. Right now, what I have here is my signature lemon dew, signature lemon. I have 2 more cans waiting on the fridge. And for dinner, I actually met up with another VTuber. It's Swifty, known. And we had dinner. We had a quick, what you call this? We grabbed a quick bite before I went home because he was out and about in the same area that I was in, and that was it. First time meeting him actually, and we're surprised that we related quite a bit. You know how it is. I've interacted with them. I played Valorant with them for a couple of times here in the Bayanihan server. And yeah, they're a honest great guy. Yeah. A lot of things happening over the weekend. Still struggling with the work PC. That's why I was at work today as an extra OT, overtime work, just to finish up and catch up with some of the tasks that I needed to do on the daily that just gets covered up and based out of priorities. Cause laging busy. Hello? Oh, there we go. Hello, Brody. Ayun na.
Hello. Good evening, everybody.
Hello,
Ayan na
hello.
nga.
Hello po sa chat.
This is Paris Talks After Dark.
Yung.
May pag-ganun?
Yes, sir. Ay ba,
So,
Brody?
ayan.
Kamusta ka naman?
I'm good. I'm actually good pero feeling a bit under the weather.
Oh,
So, medyo
no.
sinisinat ako ngayon. Pero syempre, di ba, dahil mahal ko kayo.
Ayun, no?
Oo, dahil mahal ko kayo, kailangan
The
makita ko
show.
kayo saglit.
Yung mabilisang
Bago ako
usapan lamang
mag-on.
tayo dito, Brody. Yes po, opo.
True. Kasi ganun talaga. Siyempre masyado ako kayong love. Ooh!
Ayun, no?
Hindi, tsaka kasi 'di ba, we're talking about Feb-ibig. So,
Yes.
everything is a sign of love for the people we care about. So,
Eh,
regardless kung may little sacrifices tayo,
mhm,
meron
mhm.
tayong konting, alam mo yun, parang
Ay,
a
magsura.
way lang to, a little something, 'di ba? A little something to show our love for the people we love. So, kayo yon, mga itlog, let's go!
Ayun. Ayun nga po. So, ano ba yung pag-uusapan natin ngayon, Topsy? Because we have 10 days and counting to the dreaded talaga ito, dreaded Valentine's Day.
Kahit hindi mo naman dreaded, kami lang. Kami lang yung dreading.
Actually,
Parang ikaw,
Brody,
happy ka naman.
no, actually, Brody, dreaded din sa akin. Dreaded,
Kasi magastos.
oo, dreaded yung aking wallet.
Sabi ko nga naman, no, oo nga pala, wallet mo yung iiyak.
Mm-mm.
So, kawawa ka naman. Buti nga sa'yo, hay.
Ganon.
Joke lang.
Ganon.
Joke lang, Pi.
Ay, naku po, parang hindi na gumagana ang aking ano.
Reactives?
No,
Alin?
parang hindi gumagana ang aking bot. I'll just deal with it later.
Nako.
Ang bot
Naku
ko,
po.
taga-shoutout, ay shoutout natin ang Mang Sora at ang Kenta na sa aking, nasa aking chat.
Teka lang ha, bakit si Kenta nandyan? Ba't wala siya sa akin?
Ay,
Ha?
naku po, naku po.
Ha?
Nako, Kenta,
Ano yan?
magpaliwanag
Ano
ka.
yan? Ano yan? Joke
Anyways,
lang.
ayun po, since
Anyways, ayan.
hindi ka makakainom, Brody, ano ang substitute mo sa alak today?
Ayan, ang sorry, pati boss ko nawala.
Ako,
Ang substitute ko for today is this Korean banana flavored milk. Actually, super favorite ko siya.
Korean banana.
Ipopost, wait lang ipopost ko to quickly sa Twitter para lang makita nyo kasi fina-flex ko talaga to. Hang on, I'll just get my phone very, very quickly. Bigyan nyo ako ng 2 minutes.
Is that similar to Vitamilk banana? Kasi I do enjoy Vitamilk to the people who follow me on Twitter. Madalas po, you'll see me for my breakfast, I'm having Vitamilk. I'm ayun, soy boy po tayo. Po. So,
Pwede mang Sora. Yung maliit niyong container. Opi.
oh, I haven't tried that. Saan nakabili niyan? Kasi I usually, pag bibili ako ng mga ganyan drinks, Brody, it's mini stop lang. Haven't seen it sa ano.
Well, actually, usually nakikita mo siya sa mga Korean store. Pero sometimes, nag-a-appear siya sa mga places like, so far nakita ko kasi siya sa Landers, SNR. Tapos I think meron din minsan sa Pure Gold, pero parang ano siya, chance find ganun.
Oh, sige.
Hindi siya yung like super laging nandun.
I'll try to keep an eye out next time. Anyway, since ikaw ay
naman, what are you having?
ito, ang classic sa akin na lemon dew, which is actually signature lemon ang ko to date. And syempre, a little bit of ASMR para sa ating mga listeners.
Ay, may pag ganun. Wait lang. Ako din. Pero wala atong sound to, wait lang.
Oo.
Ito na lang ASMR. Syempre, alog-alog tayo. Kailangan makuha yung nasa bottom. Para masuli.
Ayun. Oo, ang smooth talaga ng lemon to going down. Ay nga.
Wala pa rin tatalo sa Alaska. Ay, joke lang.
Ayok.
Ibang milk pala to. Sorry.
Hindi po tayo sponsored. Hindi po tayo sponsored.
Pero kailan kaya, no?
Yun nga, sundaw po, ha?
Baka naman, call me, charot. Ay, uy, may nag-chat ng mahaba.
Ano yan?
Manager, baka pakit naman. Ano bang, kaya na ni manager yan?
Nako po.
Stuff.
Nako, Manager San. Ayun nga po.
Ayan, ako ay magpo-post lang ng aking drink.
Yan.
Feeling ko, Wolfie, post mo rin yan.
Talaga ba? Okay, sige.
Oo, hashtag #PareStocks. Ganun.
Sige.
Hashtag.
Sana. Let's give them a sneak peek din ng aking OBS setup.
Actually, ako din. Ay, nasa Twitch pala ako. Nasa Twitch yung sa akin. Woohoo! Buti na lang.
OBS setup
ngayon?
tayo.
Tapos mag-hashtag ako ng inuman. Yarn, diba?
Yung...
Kasi mas masarap ang inuman
I'll reply na lang din sa tweet ko, bro.
Ay, sige.
Kaya nga po, sa mga nakakita po nung aking tweet, hopefully interested kayo sa topic namin. Lalo na yung mga single listeners and viewers natin dyan, opo. Kayo po talaga ang primary target namin for tonight. Don't worry. We got you covered.
Uy, tsaka everyone, maganda yung topic tonight. So, kuha kayo notebook, ballpen, jot down notes.
Yes po, opo.
May quiz tayo. Charat lang.
May exam po. Ang nakasalalay po dito ay ang inyong love life.
Munti ko pang mabugay yung gatas. Paano ba maging di-single?
Ayun.
Ayan.
Yan yung mga gusto naming tanong ko po.
Oo. Matatakal natin yan as we go along. My gosh. Super relatable yung topic ngayon kasi syempre at one point in life, lahat naman tayo ay naging single.
Yes.
Ay, feeling ko, no? Mag-agree sa akin yung mga yung mga viewers natin when I say, nag-double lang naman tayo nung December tsaka January dahil sa crispy pata at lechon, ganun.
Yes. Crispy.
Yun lang
Wag
talaga.
mo kakalimutan, Brody, ang hamon at saka ang fruit salad na once in a blue moon lang lumitaw.
Ay, oo nga, no. Tsaka yung lumpiang Shanghai na nagdi-disappear ka agad.
Yes,
Hindi ko talaga alam bakit sobrang magic yun.
may disappearing act po talaga ang lumpia. Yes po.
Yun na nauubos sa mga ano, no? Sa mga handaan, I don't even know why.
Opo. Kasi dapat may ano yata, Brody, may naka-CCTV po yun. Dapat. Dun sa platter ng lumpia. Naka-note.
True.
Tigi-isa lang po, tigda-dalawa lang po.
Mga ano, no, huli pero di kulong moment.
Yes!
Also, everyone, alam ko nung last stream na-tackle namin to na you should know your MBTI. So if ever na meron pang hindi pa nakakakita or nakaka-take ng quiz for their MBTI,
At saka yung sa
ayan.
inyong love language, pakihanap na rin po yung link
Oo.
na yun. Somewhere, I will be dropping it sa chat.
Oo. Ayan.
Para naman po
Ayan.
inyong makita and makasabay din kayo sa topic natin for tonight.
Ayan, ipo-post ko rin sa'kin, ayan, ipipin ko na rin. So, advice namin na i-take niyo 'tong MBTI. It's important to know kasi, para alam niyo kung ano yung hinahanap niyo sa isang partner. Kasi
Yes, yes,
baka
yes.
mamaya naman magkaiba kayo ng hanap, 'di ba? Hindi talaga kayo magtutugma, my gosh.
Oo.
Yung isa gusto ng ang love language is ano, ano 'to?
Physical
Physical touch,
touch.
ta's yung isa ayaw pala, ta's ano, akbay ka ng akbay, nanggigigil na pala siya sa'yo, gano'n. Gusto ka na pala niyang sapakin, gano'n.
Masisikmuraan ka nun. Pag ganun, nakaw. Kaya yun, communication is key pa rin talaga. Yes po.
True, true. Tsaka it's important na alam niyo pareho para siyempre alam niyo paano kayo mag-a-adjust. Kung ayaw mo ng gano'ng klaseng love language, find ka ng someone or some place na magme-meet kayo. Like, okay lang ba sa'yo kung at least holding hands lang, yung ganyan. Hi, Arnibal! Our talk for today is all about the beginning of love. So, from the getting to know stage to like panliligaw stage, yung ganyan. Gano'n klaseng love, 'di ba?
At saka, syempre, ano nga ba yung ano ko? I forgot what I was gonna say. Dun sa ano
Naku,
mo. Naku po. Isang sip pa lang naman ang iniinom ko, bro. Di, ano nangyari sa akin? Anyway, sa ayun nga po, as we were talking about, it's all about, our topic for tonight is gonna be all about starting a relationship. Yan.
kumbaga simula pa lang ng pag-ibig.
At syempre, ang unang-unang question natin dyan, Brody, ay, paano ka nga ba amin pag may crush ka na?
Oo. Or paano mo i-approach, no? How do you approach someone?
Yes.
So, wait, Wolfie, I have a question now. For you ba? Before hindi pa counted si jowa, ha?
Yes.
Online and real life, how do you approach someone you like?
Ano ba? Well, you know me naman kasi, Brody, I'm very clingy, di ba? Yes, so, ayun. Ganun.
Ganun ka agad?
Yes.
Someone you like? So, clingy ka kaagad sa kanila? Buti okay lang.
No, I parang, there's no verbal, ay ba? Like, there's no verbal, yes, I do ask for consent, syempre. Oh, ano naman yun. Pero yung ano, if they don't, they're not, ano ba to? They're not outright rejecting. Like, me being clingy, then I'll approach them, talk to them, ganyan. But there's gonna be a difference between my friend clinginess being friendly and I will be stuck to them constantly.
Oh, so usually ba ano yung key differences lang between being clingy to your friends and being clingy to the one you like? Ayun.
Ayun, it's the small touches.
Ah.
Kasi
So parang sasadyain mong magkaroon ng parang simple but meaningful na mga physical touch like dikit ng elbow, ganyan,
Yes.
sandal-sandal, gano'n.
Yes, ganun, opo. Kasi, you know me,
Ala,
Brody, di ba, for a lot of my friends, I constantly give back rubs or kunyari, we're hanging out and I'm behind them. Parang,
mm,
I'll hang my, I'll rest my head on their shoulder or something, ganon, or aakbay ako. But if it's a special someone, it's gonna be, parang low-key. Like,
will be.
mm,
May sabi si Crookster dito,
ah,
pag friends kasi walang kiss, char.
well, to be fair, Crocs parang tama ka dun. Pero, yun nga.
Okay. How about online? Kunwari na-meet mo lang yung person online, how do you approach?
For online, isang message.
Oh.
Isang message. Like, pag either ako yung unang mag-i-initiate na message or nag-message sila, automatic drop everything.
Aww. Aww.
Drop everything, ano po
And
yun?
reply.
Yes.
Drop everything and reply.
Ganun
Sabi ni
tayo.
Shiva, God bless check. So, ayun.
Ganun, pag nagpaparamdam pa lang, Brody. Kasi you know me.
Simpleng the moves talaga, no?
Mm-mm.
Sabi ni Mang Sora, drop everything and YOLO.
Depende lang dun, Masura.
Hitting them with the, kumain ka na ba? Sabi ni Crookster.
Actually, hindi yan feel ko, ang babaw ng pagganyan. Oh, yes, you share na, kumain ka ba? But you don't lead with that. You don't lead with that. Huwag kang mag-lead ng kumain ka na ba? Kasi magiging sabaw yung ganyan lang.
Brody, sabi ni Mang Sora, hanggang kumain ka na ba? As a friend lang ako.
Oo, diba? Huwag ka kasi magre-rely sa kumain ka na ba? Kailangan may
Oo.
substance. Bigyan niyo yung substance sa
Oo.
topic.
Paano ba ang sample ng imbes na kumain ka na ba? Ano ba yung dapat? Kasi may naisip ako, pero syempre, papakinggan ko muna yung sa'yo.
Well, sakto naman kasi po. Usually, it's it's either, alam mo kasi, di ba, I usually communicate with memes.
Mm-mm.
So, ayun, find a meme na parang you're both, diba, you've had a conversation, let's say, for example, you've had a conversation on the night before. Then, the following day, nakahanap ka ng meme that's gonna be related to the convo. Pag hindi ka, not saying na kailangan mong i-effort talaga na maghanap ka ng meme, or ganito, if you're talking to a certain person ng late at night na, i-prepare mo na yung bala mo for tomorrow. So,
Ay, taray, may preparasyon.
yes, ganun tayo. Be prepared. So, conversation nyo now, ng gabi, magprehanap ka na yung meme na pwede mong ibato sa kanya ng
The next day.
the next day. Tapos, pag nasend mo yung meme, doon ka babanat ng good morning. Or, doon ka
I
babanat
see.
ng hi, kumain ka na ba? Ganun. Kailangan may you just rely on kumain ka na ba?
I see.
If-
Ako naman ang naisip kong way doon is, imbis na tatanungin mo ng kumain ka na ba, ang itatanong mo, hi, ano lunch mo? Yung gano'n.
Yeah, oo. That's a good way din. Kasi, again, you're initiating conversation.
Oo, 'di ba? So pag sumagot siya ng, tosino, tatanungin mo sunod, ay saan 'yun? Saan mo binili?
Diba? Kasi,
Interested ka lang pala sa
mm-mm.
pagkain niya.
Kasi when you ask, kumain ka na ba? Ang sagot lang doon ay yes or no. And the conversation ends there. Pero pag tinanong mo, have you eaten? And anong kinakain mo? Kailangan combination yung Tapos sasabihin niya, yes, ganito yung kinakain ko. Saan mo nabili? Ano yung mo? 'Di ba? May may
Tapos,
avenues ka to expand.
Tapos 'di ba pwede mo pang tanungin, "Masarap ba?" Tapos
Mm.
kung gusto mo ng mas makulit yung ano, yung sasabihin mo, "Masarap ba? I think mas masarap ako." Yung gano'n, charot!
Ay, oo. Well, ano yan, parang level up na yan, Brody, pag ano, medyo more, you're comfortable with each other na to be flirty-flirty like to that. Kasi
Joke lang.
mahirap naman, Brody, if kakamit mo
First
lang,
time
di
lang.
ba? Chat mo ganyan, tapos I mean, I applaud the confidence and sometimes it works. Pero, kailangan ma-judge mo muna yung kausap mo kung bet ka din. Kasi, pag binanata mo ng ganyan at hindi ka bet, masya-shutdown ka.
True, true, true. So, alam niyo na, wag niyo gagawin yon
Mm.
unless you're me. Charot!
Or
Unless
unless
you're me.
you have the face to back it up. Yun.
Oy, taray. Sabi ni Crux, never let them know your next move. Kumain ka na ba? Yes? Dessert? Wala? Bili ka na sa akin ng Mango Graham, bawal i-cancel.
Ayan.
Walang hiya.
No. Actually, Brody, yes. Pwede yan. Tapos, ikaw na magaling, what you're gonna do is, kung
Ikaw
hindi ka,
yung magde-deliver, o di ba?
yes! Kung hindi ka man talaga nag-ano ng Mango Graham, hindi mo talaga sa idan yan, humanap ka ngayon.
Maghahanap ka ngayon.
Yes, padalahan mo talaga.
Kaya guys, pag magbibili kayo ng dessert, dapat yung may malapit sa
Yes.
inyo, ha?
Di ba,
Hindi masyadong
ngayon,
malayo yung hanap.
di ba, pinadalahan mo na. Hala, di ba, syempre magpapanik yan, akala nila, cash on delivery, ganyan. Pero, i-note mo dun sa note mo dun sa magde-deliver, kung hindi naman ikaw magde-deliver. Bayad na po ng tapos palagyan mo na note. Dun sa delivery rider or dun sa
Bayad na to, sagot mo next time. Charot! Uy, sabi ni manager, may advice daw siya.
Oh,
Hinihintay namin manager.
Manager,
Let's go.
yan? What's that?
Real life ba? How do you approach someone you like? How do I approach them? I don't know.
Yan tayo.
Inisip ko wait. Usually kasi, if there's someone I like in real life, hindi ako yung lumalapit. Chicks ako eh. Chicks ako eh. Hinihintay kong lapitan ako. Confidence is key. Charet. Pero ayun nga, hindi nga kasi ako lumalapit. Pero pag nilapitan ako, aba. Brody, huli ka ngayong mokong ka.
Yes. Fair warning po. Fair warning if you're gonna be magta-try kayo mag-approach kay Tapsi, hindi po siya mag-back down. Kaya you better bring your A game, ha?
Let's go! Ay, sorry, hindi ko pa tapos yung subscription thingy here. I am fixing it already.
Also, honey,
chill po.
Honey, bakit, what is this? So, honey, bakit wala pong shade na nagaganap? Anong pag-shade do, ha? We're not shading we're not throwing shade on anyone here. Inosente po kami.
True.
We're just only giving tips here.
Tsaka this is based on us personally. Real experience it too. Pero yun nga, hindi kasi talaga ako nag-a-approach. Like, minsan may ginagawa ko, like, sasabihin ko sa friends ko na, uy, cute yun, yung ganyan. Idadaan ko sa friends ko. So, syempre kasi usually, di ba, when you tell your friends and there's someone who catches your eye, ang gagawin nila is they make it more obvious.
Yes.
Sakit yan ng mga kaibigan nila, di ba?
Mabubulilyaso ka sa mga friends mo, yes.
True, di ba? So, syempre, pag ganun na yung mapuput into situation ka. So, alam mo naman ako, ayoko magpatalo. Let's go. Kala mo na dare eh. Ayun. Yeah. If ever kasi I get approached, that's when I parang mas attentive ako sa mga ginagawa nila, sa mga sinasabi nila. Yung gano'n, parang that's how I show my interest na parang mas kumbaga naka-zoom in ako sa'yo, yung ganyan. I see you. Sorry.
Naka 2020 vision sa inyo ang Tapsi.
Oo, Oo, kahit malabo ang mata ko, no? Pero
Lum
yun, oo, gano'n ako.
lumiliwanag 'pag may gwapo sa paligid. Ay naku po!
Naku po, naku po.
Ay.
Sorry, sorry. I'm guilty. Hindi ko na i-de-deny. Wala. Sabi ni manager, yung advice daw niya is, ang ginagawa niya is, ita-try niya i-approach with head pats, and then if ayaw ng person, it's a negative sign, ayan, magba-back away na siya. But if it's good with her, ayan, dun
Ayan,
siya
oo.
magpu-push.
Ganyan din ako, Brody. Like, for
Hmm.
example, 'di ba, they're sitting at the chair, ta's I'm becoming,
Mm.
behind them. Then
Mm.
I'll rest my chin on their forehead, or I'll try to cover their eyes, gano'n.
Hmm.
Pag hindi ang immediate reaction ay hablutin ako at manapak nung braso nila, okay lang 'yan.
Bahala
Na
ka na diyan.
Okay, may chance po dito, opo.
So, Brody, napag-uusapan na rin naman natin yung mga parang first move and everything. When was the last time you had
Hmm?
I mean, you approached someone like that? Online or real life, it doesn't matter.
Ay, Brody, you know you know me, ang relationship ko ay
True, true, true.
yun lang eh.
Edi sige. Sabagay, no? Hmm.
It's
Ang
it, it
tagal na kasi, no?
it's 100% effective pa sa akin eh.
True, true. Parang hindi ko na kailangan tanongin sa'yo. Ay. Ako, when was the last time I approached someone? Kasi ito habit ko to, even with my friends, kahit girls to or guys, basta you're like a friend of mine, you're like someone I know. Ay, gagi, oo nga, no. Mali yung spelling ng beginning ko, pero hayaan niyo na, buyuin naman ako.
Oo nga, no, sa
Anyway,
akin din eh, never man.
so, sa akin kasi galing yan.
Yun nga eh. Naku po, napahamak tayo dito.
Anyways, ayun nga, I've been sliding into like people's DMs. Ganun ako ka-extroverted. 98% extrovert kasi ako. So, 97, 98 ganyan. So, parang it's really easy for me to slide into someone's DMs. So, parang
Apa.
ganun din yung, parang hindi ko kasi ipapahalata na gusto ko siya unless gusto rin niya ako. Yung ganun.
Mhm.
So, I'll just slide into their DMs, parang befriend, ganyan. So, pag ano, pag ano 'to, kapag, malalaman mo lang na special ka kapag, yung attention ko nasa iyo all the time, ganyan. Kumbaga
Ah,
nasi-single out.
yes, yes, yes.
So, I guess the last time I approached someone was sliding into their DMs. Ayun.
Yeah. Pag hindi po kaya pag nag-i-interact po sa inyo si Topsy pero hindi na po through group chats or anything, better check better
Uy,
check.
nag-i-interact naman ako sa marami. Kahit kay
Kaya
Ate
nga.
Honey nagdi-DM ako ng personal, ganyan. So, 'yan. Usually talaga parang I approach friends directly. Tapos parang
Continue.
malalaman mo lang na special kapag talagang
Ano po,
puro ikaw lang.
pag continuous na po yung conversation niyo for more than 3 hours, opo, ganun po.
Sabi ni manager dito, ignore Topsy, obtain Lomi. Awit!
Ah,
Awit!
ah, hmm, parang nandiyan din po ako sa side na yan, manager. Joke lang. Joke lang.
Aya!
Ah,
Pero Brody, before ka ba, before ka lumab life, yan,
mm,
yan natatawagin na nating love life. What was the best way to get your attention?
get my attention,
Oo.
not get another person's attention.
Oo. Oo.
Ah. Actually, since physical touch din po talaga ang ano ko. Since nga I'm very clingy to my female friends, if they 'di ba, I usually would, especially if there's an event, like going back in high school, if especially if there's an event in ano, yung mga sports fest, ganun ganyan, foundation days, ganun. If I'm ano, usually pag pagod na kami kasi we're part of the student organization, pag nagbe-break, I usually pass out on a chair or something, or I'll cuddle up next to a friend and use their
Mm-mm.
ano, their lap as a pillow to get some rest.
Sana all, di ba?
Okay, okay lang naman sa kanila yon, yes po. Pero if they like if they offer, yung hindi na ako magtatanong, if someone offers that and also yung headpats, yes po, opo. Headpats po.
Parehas tayo, headpats. Ako, what was the best way to get my attention? Siguro, since yung love language ko kasi physical touch talaga, as in yun yung number one. Siguro, even like yung simple ways, like, yung magdidikit lang yung army, ganyan, yung like, or like,
Yung
but
yung ba
isa rin
yung
yun, headpats.
mapapansin mo broding sadya na? Yung sinasadya na nila?
Oo, oo,
Mm,
oo. So parang I would be like, teka lang,
may
may
something.
something. Oo, tama, tama. May something. Pero syempre, di ba, pag gusto mo, iisipin mo, damihan mo pa.
Ayan po, naku po,
Tuloy mo
ang
yan.
tapsin
Tuloy
natin.
mo yan.
Panindigan mo yan, sinimulan mo yan.
Oo, di ba? Tuloy mo yan. Ayan. Sabi, sabi ni manager, na kuya zone daw siya kasi, ano yun?
Oh no. Naku.
Tinuturuan siya. Parang as a way, tinuturuan siya ng math, ganyan. So parang, um, na-kuya zone siya kasi hindi siya nakita as a romantic gesture.
I feel you, manager. Madami na po akong adoptive siblings.
Uy, Wolfie, may
Mm,
good question dito si Wang Sora.
mm,
Hindi man siya question, pero statement siya. Sabi niya,
yes.
I wish I knew if someone likes me, I'm dense as fuck.
Ay, nako.
So, tamang-tama, 'di ba? So, how do you actually tell that someone likes you?
Aside from directly asking them to be blunt, kung ano ka, you can
Kung
do that.
matapang
Oh,
ka.
kung matapang ka, ano lang, hey, dito, try to point out the things that you think, like, kung may papansin kang there are habits that they're doing na you think it's not normal to be in a something that's platonic, like there's extra in the way that they're treating you, there's something extra in it. Try to open the conversation with that. Hey, I know I've noticed that I've noticed this and that, and if you're having some mutual feelings with them, you can try that.
Mm-mm.
You can go on with that. Hey, I've noticed these things, and maybe you're starting to feel, pwede mo yan pwede mo kasing i-word it in a way that ikaw yung and you're just asking confirmation from them, not you sussing them out na meron silang may gusto sa'yo.
May comment si Kanta dito na ang hirap maging assuming, Brody. So, I'm like, tama, actually, ganun din ako na parang, oo, kinikilig ako sa like mga physical touch na yung iniisip mo more, ganyan. Pero syempre, hindi mo na maiisipin
Yes.
kaagad na, ay, baka gusto ko nito. So, ako
you give it time, you observe that person kung sa'yo lang ba siya ganun, or they're like that with
like
everyone
that
else.
everyone. Mm-mm.
Kasi ako, my touchiness, my clinginess is for everyone else.
Ako, Brody, I actually can't tell. I can't tell if someone likes me unless they tell me. Because like I said, kagaya ni Kanta, hindi rin kasi ako assuming. So parang even if you treat me especially ganyan, iisipin ko na maybe you're just being nice, yung ganun, or parang maybe alam mo yun, maybe just kasi sometimes this happens to me, like maybe he just treats me like a sister, yung ganun. So, ayan, mahirap kasi maging cute, guys, eh. Charot.
Or
Mahirap maging cute. 'Di ba?
In your
Hindi
case, mahirap maging clumsy na everyone has the sense na, okay, kailangan bantayan po to kasi maka-aksidente na naman po siya. Ganun po. Opo.
oo nga. Sorry na po, pasensya na pi. Ayan. Pero guilty naman talaga, so hindi ko ide-deny.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh my gosh! Whoa,
Hmm.
whoa! I got raid!
Let's
Hello!
go!
Thank you for the raid,
Hi,
cute!
Raiders! Cheers tayo dyan, bro. Di sa pag-raid nila sa'yo. Yes.
Yay! Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Mm.
Ubus na ata yung
Yeah, maliit lang.
last talaga.
Maliit lang yun sa'yo eh.
Mm-mm. I think kukuha pa ako ng isa mamaya-maya.
Sana all madaming stock.
Siyempre.
Hi,
Ano tayo dito?
Q's!
Pantry.
Hello, may bay.
Hello, Q's! Thank you so
Hi,
much for the
buddy.
raid. Like, oh my gosh, thank you!
Yeah,
Nagulat ako sa raid.
nahanap mo ko Q's. Yes, this is our, this is my podcast with Tapsy. It's a weekly thing. Yes po.
Opo. Tapos nagiinuman lang talaga kami ngayon. Ayun nga, going back to what I was saying na medyo hindi talaga ako assuming unless parang, alam mo yung kahit nasa stage ka na sa akin ka lang naglalambing, ganyan, meron pa rin akong thinking, kahit na parang, I'd be like, baka naman mabait lang siya, yung ganyan.
Yes.
Ba hindi ko kasi talaga kayang i-assume na bet ako. Kahit crush na crush ko siya, yung ganyan. Hindi ko talaga kayang i-assume. So,
Yes po,
parang,
nag-a-apply po ang accounting rules kay Tapsy. Do not assume until otherwise stated. Yes po.
tama. 'Di ba? Kahit ayoko ng math. Charot. Anyways, ayun. Pero Brody, 'di ba napag-usapan natin, how do you tell if someone likes you? Um, yung how can you tell naman if someone doesn't like you? Like, even 'di ba may mga tao kasi na they're just nice and they can't tell you directly na they don't like you. Parang or
Yeah,
parang they're like um paano ko ba explain? Na parang they just see you as the sibling that you look like to them, yung ganyan.
oo.
Parang how can you tell na parang they're just being nice, alam mo yun? They just being um ano 'to, like who they are with everyone, yung gano'n. Pero nag-a-assume ka na gusto ka nga. How did oo, paano mo
Parang, parang hirap nga nun kasi as someone who's also not very assuming,
mm. 'Di ba? Parang ang hirap kasi sabihin na, "Ay,
baka ganito lang siya.
oo."
I think at that point, you'll need third party opinions.
Like
Dahil
magtatanong ka.
Oo, diyan ka na magtanong na, uy, pansin niyo ba si si ganito,
Ganyan din
ganyan?
ba siya sa
Oh,
inyo?
ganyan din ba siya sa inyo? Yes. That's at that point, I think it's time to call a friend. Rely on the tropa.
Oo. Mm. So pag iniisip mo ba, "Hindi ba ako gusto nito?" Magtanong ka na.
Mm-mm.
Pero share ko lang guys, kasi yung couple natin nung Thursday, ang start nila is nagmumurahan. So pag
Oo.
minumura ka, wag mo i-assume kaagad na hindi ka bet. Kasi
Oo.
baka yun lang yung way nila.
Yes, yung siya the elementary kid kind of getting the person's attention, yung aasarin mo. So, sa kanila man, minumura.
Oo. So, medyo tricky to, no, Brody?
Yes.
Yung how do you tell if someone likes you or they don't like you? So,
Kasi,
ayun, I guess, sometimes, if hindi ka talaga sure, you need a third party opinion. Para hindi ka nag-iisip on your own. Kasi, mahirap din mag-overthink kaya.
Oo. At saka, even if you even at that point that you're feeling that walang may gusto sa'yo, try mong tanong tropa mo. Baka mamaya-maya ang sasabihin niya sa'yo, gago ka ba? Hindi mo napapansin si ganito ganyan, nagpapapansin sa'yo. Yun.
Oo nga, parang yun nangyari kay Vino.
Mas mapapansin ng tropa mo pag meron nagkakagusto sa'yo kaysa ikaw mismo.
Actually. Tsaka kasi yun nga, mahirap nga kasi mag-assume.
So, rely on the tropa.
True, very true.
Tsaka syempre,
Wag ka lang gagaguhin ng tropa.
yun lang.
Iba
oo.
yun.
Iba yun. Rely on the friends.
Paano po pag walang tropa? Di bali nandito ako, pwede ko kayong tropahin. Charot. Paano po maging hindi torpe? It really hurts. Magmahal ng
Halika
ganito
dito.
kung sino pang pinili mo siyang di makuha ng buo. Bakit ngayon? Ay, tara, tayo na lang magtropa. Yes, let's
Yes, let's
go.
go, buddy.
Slide into my DMs po.
Ayun.
Ay,
Ayan
nako.
tayo eh.
Ayan tayo eh.
Pero sa pagiging torpe, ano lang dyan, is just be yourself.
Oo, actually, no, parang mahirap bigyan ng solusyon yung pagiging hindi torpe kasi actually the move would need to come from you. Like ikaw dapat
Mm-mm.
yung sa sarili mo na yung magiging brave enough to say na, "Ay, I wanna approach this someone." Kasi parang
Yes. Oo.
kahit anong gawin mo, kung ikaw mismo ayaw mong mag-first move, hindi ka talaga tatayo, hindi ka talaga gagalaw diyan, nakatayo ka lang sa isang
Oo.
corner,
And
'di ba?
one thing I think na the main reason why a lot of people are being torpe is they're afraid of the rejection, yung nag-overthink kaagad sila.
Pero Budi, ito kasi yung
Oo,
ano,
I get it naman na yes, it might hurt their ego na when they get rejected, but also it's a plus point for your ego if you can carry yourself and approach a person. Like they might not start to like you at the start pag nag-confess ka. But the mere fact na you
You
had
had the
the
courage.
confidence and the courage to approach that person will put you in their eyes.
True naman.
Kasi hanggat wala kang ginagawa dyan, you'll be a person on the background for them.
Totoo,
Pero,
tsaka ano, lagi kang mauunahan because there's someone braver than you. 'Di ba? There's always someone braver than you.
yes.
And also, Brody, ito lang parang usually kasi 'di ba, when you do something for the person you like, it's because you want them to be happy, hindi ikaw yung key point. So,
Yes.
parang regardless if you get rejected or not, alam mo yun, although it hurts, yes, it hurts na ma-reject. Pero syempre 'di ba, if you really like that person, gagawin mo siya because you want to see that person smile, not because you want to see yourself smile.
Yes.
Magkaiba yun, 'di ba? Hindi siya self-fulfillment.
Yep. Exactly.
Addressing your feelings for that person. So, kung yung reason mo of like not approaching is because you're scared to get hurt, then maybe you don't like that person enough to make the first move in the
Yes.
first place.
If you're afraid to be rejected or you cannot say to yourself, what the hell, bahala na kung ano maging outcome nito. Maybe look at it again. Look at that person again. And ask
Kung
yourself,
worth it ba?
yes, are they worth it?
Kasi, Brody, example to meron kasi akong parang super close friend, kuyang ko siya. Tapos wina-warningan ko kasi siya every single time na, yung girl na liligawan mo, medyo hindi maganda yung ang tawag dyan? Yung ang kanyang persona? Hindi,
The energy, Brody?
Hindi, image.
Okay, the image.
Niya.
Kala ko yung energy. But, meron din.
Syempre, naturally, sabihin mo na parang you're worried, ganyan. Tapos alam mo ba yung naging sagot niya sa akin, which parang kind of makes sense is, okay lang naman masaktan ako at least I tried. Rather than, alam mo yun, okay nga ako, hindi nga ako nasaktan, pero hindi ko naman na-adjust yung feelings ko para sa kanya. Yun yung sinagot niya sa akin.
Oh,
So I
damn.
was like, oo. So sabi ko talaga sa sarili ko na, fine, sige, bahala ka nang masaktan dyan. Basta at least masaya ka sa ginagawa mo. So yun, parang, ang reasoning lang talaga is gusto niya lang mapasaya yung taong gusto niya. So I think that dun ko na-realize na, oo nga no, loving is not about just your feelings, but also the feeling of that someone you like, 'di ba? Ang gusto mo talaga is mapasaya siya.
Exactly.
'Di ba? Ayun.
Diba?
Jumu-juicy ang usapan.
Ayun. Thank you, Gendo, para sa stretch.
Uy, may read ulit ako by Coco Dayo.
Late lang yata si Coco na pero kasama siya nung kay Q's.
Okay. Hihi.
And also, ayun pa, additional lang is going back to the tropa. listen, makinig din kayo sa tropa nyo. Especially kung meron kayong gusto and gusto nyo nang umamin. At try, bago nyo is talaga i-finalize yung pag-shoot ng shot, try nyo pakinggan yung tropa nyo kung wala silang masabi dun sa ano. Pag they're so supportive of that decision to you, go ahead. Salang. Pero, if there's a tropa that ang ano nila is, okay, to I've heard something about that person.
Background check ka muna.
Yes.
And pala.
Hmm.
NBI pala tayo dito. Charot.
Yeah. Oh, you don't need, not necessarily, just keep it in mind. You can still go ahead, but keep it in mind.
Tsaka kasi, being careful is different from giving up.
Yes.
Being careful is you parang making sure na tama yung pinaniniwalaan mo about that person. Because sometimes naman kasi, we're so blind na parang hindi na natin nakikita na, ay, they have someone they like pala. Alam mo yun, na parang,
Yes. When,
akala mo, nag-a-assume ka kaagad na okay lang lahat, ganyan. Hindi pala, kasi hindi ka nag-check naman. So, there's a difference naman with that.
yes.
So, background checks din.
At saka remember, if you are attracted to a person, you are very much prone to neglecting or denying their faults.
Oo, yung mga red flags nila.
Yung mga red flags nila,
Actually, hindi mo nga dinideny eh. You accept it.
Pero,
Di ba? Unintentionally, you accept it. You'd be like,
ganyan siya eh.
kaya ko yan. Oo,
ganyan na
kaya
kasi
ko
siya
to.
eh. That's how I met
Oo.
her. At saka, another thing is, there's a difference with being attracted to a person and being attracted to your perceived
Oo,
attitude of that
exactly.
person.
Oo. Tama. Sabi ni Mang Sora, colorblind ka sa red flags nila. True.
Meron yun eh.
Yeah.
There's, when you're attracted to the person, there's a difference with you being attracted to that person and you being attracted to the idea of that person. Kung ano lang yung nakikita mo.
Oo. Kaya, ayun, doon din pumapasok, Brody, di ba, yung background checks. Para, nako-confirm mo kung tama yung perceived persona mo sa kanya and the real her or him.
Because,
Diba?
again, Brody, if you found out that the guy is interested in you, syempre, and maybe you also find him interesting, you'd try to put your best foot forward for him, diba?
I think so. Do I? I don't know. I actually don't know what I am like trying to like please or parang trying to get the attention of that person. Pero kasi ako personally, alam ko lang na mas nag-focus ako sa kanya. But
Yeah.
like how I am, parang usually kasi hindi ko pinapansin yung sarili ko around that person. Mas pinapansin ko yung all about that person.
Yes, yun nga. Pero since your attention is gonna be focused on that person as well, you might be neglecting your interactions with other people. Now, at that point, maybe yung person that you're interested with, meron kang magawa dun sa pag-neglect mo sa ibang people since you're focusing on him. Meron ka palang matrigger sa kanya. So, yun yun. So, yun yung idea of him. Nandun din siya magpo-fall off.
Sabagay, no? Tama naman.
Because kailangan you should know how your partner is with you when and with other people.
Tama naman. Tama. Tsaka di ba usually ang technique nga nila na parang how to get to know the person is they meet up with the friends. Like dinadaan nila sa friends na ay yung friends nito mukhang hindi okay baka ito rin hindi. So parang mas dig deeper ka about that person kasi may nakikita kang something sa friends na pero pag nakita mo na uy ang fun ng friends niya ganyan may isip mo rin na kumbaga na-associate mo yung taong yun
Yes.
na, ay fun din siya ganun 'di ba? So I guess that's the reason why you parang try to hang out with the friends.
Yes. Like yung that quote na tell me who your friends who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are.
Tell you who you are. Oo,
Uh-uh.
oo. Tama, tama. Uy, may isang juicy na tanong si Mang Sora. Isa
Ayun.
pa. Tama ba yung mindset na feel ko di ako enough, may mas deserving pa kaya? May deserving pa kaysa sa akin? Actually 'no, Mang Sora,
Hmm.
yung ganyan na feeling mo hindi ka enough, if lagi mo kasing nafe-feel na hindi ka enough, dadating yung point na kahit maging kayo, maiisip mo na hindi ka pa rin enough. Kahit kahit feeling nung partner mo,
Yes.
hi super enough ka na sa kanya, like you're
Mm.
more than what she asked for, but sa sarili mo, nandun pa rin yung feeling na, "Ay, feeling ko hindi ako enough." So, magka-clash kayo dun kasi ikaw mismo hindi mo tanggap yung sarili mo na ganun ka, alam mo yun? Kaya nga sabi nila 'di ba, love yourself before you love others.
Yes, yes,
Kasi
yes.
hindi mo kasi mahirap magmahal ng tao kung ikaw sa sarili mo hindi mo kayang mahalin yung sarili mo.
Exactly. And it
Mm.
might, if the relationship might go through and you have that mindset, it might be straining to your relationship
Mm.
because
Kasi
they,
lagi kang mag-iisip.
yes, and all they might love you and they might all always try to assure you that you are enough, but there will come to a point na since paulit-ulit mong sinasabi yun, they will also believe it.
Mapapagod.
They,
Oo. Parang ano yan Brody, yung sinasabi mo is parang, when you try to parang project, kumbaga parang yung sinasabi nila na, ano 'to?
manifesting basically.
Manifesting, ayun, oo, manifesting. Sabay pa tayo,
Hmm.
Brody, jinx. So, ayun. So, yeah, usually kasi pagka gano'n yung ginagawa mo, it's really hard na na kumbaga mahihirapan yung taong mahalin ka kahit mahal na mahal ka nila. Kasi ikaw mismo hindi mo kayang mahalin yung sarili mo. So, I guess before you start loving someone else, you have to love yourself wholeheartedly.
Be
Tanggapin
assured,
mo kung
be
sino
assured of
ka.
yourself.
Tanggapin mo kung sino ka, tanggapin mo kung anong kaya mong gawin, ano yung kaya mong ibigay, yung ganyan. Kumbaga parang hindi mo pinipilit yung sarili mo or hindi mo iaangkas sa partner mo yung kulang sa sarili mo na parang, kaya ako magmamahal ng ganito kasi mukhang kaya niyang i-fulfill yung hindi ko kaya.
Mm,
I mean it's a partnership, yes, pero
yes.
hindi kasi yung gagawin mo kasi, hindi siya partnership eh. You're anchoring yourself to that person. So, syempre 'di ba all anchors has weight. So,
Yes.
dadating yung time na hindi na kaya ng partner mong buhatin yung anchor na yun. So,
Mm-mm.
you have to love yourself before you love someone else.
Yes, and ayun siya. Aside from that, if you're not prepared for yourself, then you go into a relationship, it might come to a point that your partner will just realize that you're just leeching off them.
Mm.
Nakaka-drain yun ng energy nila.
Totoo.
You're trying to find something that's missing from you, from another
Mm.
person, that is super draining.
Tsaka kasi lagi niyo yung pag-aawayan. At
Mm-mm.
the end of the day, lagi niyo yung pag-aawayan. Like, syempre ikaw, naghahanap ka ng assurance. Yung tao bigay ng assurance sa'yo, pero hindi pa rin yun magiging sapat kasi ikaw sa sarili mo, hindi mo binibigyan yung sarili mo ng assurance.
Mm-mm.
Ayun, there's that. 10 cents, charot.
Mm-mm. Take it or leave it, opo.
Oo. So, ayun. Uy, may juicy tayong may juicy tayong next question.
Ayun, yes, let's go.
Usually ba, gaano katagal ang getting to know stage? Ayan. Usually.
Usually. Okay.
Actually, no, Brody, in my opinion,
It doesn't end.
yeah, it doesn't end.
Mm-mm.
Because like, kahit mag-asawa na kayo, may nadidiscover ka pang something na hindi mo
Exactly.
alam before.
Oo.
So, I don't think the getting to know stage stops. I think you just learn more about that person along the way and you get to love that person more,
Oo.
knowing
Yeah,
the
I
traits
think
we have.
it's not a linear graph na continuous yung information mo. It reaches a plateau na you're contented with the information that you have with them.
Mm. Totoo. Tsaka Brody 'no, parang yung pag-discover mo sa partner mo, it's like opening mga ano, yung mga random gift boxes. Like you
Yes.
don't know what you'll get but you'll have it anyway, yung
Mm.
gano'n.
Especially especially the longer the relationship goes, because
Mm.
of course, for first few months, few years of the relationship, you'll meet the immediate family and their friends.
Mm.
You'll know that person through those eyes. Sa parents, through the
Mm.
eyes of their parents, through the eyes of their friends. The longer it is, you might meet the extended family. May
Mm.
longer again, might meet mo yung mga might randomly meet a classmate from them on from high school, or yung a reunion or something, sinama ka. They're
Mm.
not the friends that they're usually with, but a friends that knew them from way back, and you learn something na ginawa nila, makakwenta nila, 'di ba?
Oo.
Yung
So
mga
either
ganun.
you'd find that person cuter or you'd finally start to see the cracks, 'di ba? It
Maybe.
goes it goes
Hopefully
it goes
it's the
it goes two ways
latter.
eh.
Oo.
Mm. Ano hopefully it's not hopefully it's the latter. Hopefully it's not the latter.
Oh yeah, sorry. Ang na mix up ko, hopefully it's the former, not the latter. The
Oo.
shortcut ko. Sorry naman, umiinom
Yeah.
ako eh.
Inom pa more, let's go. Ayan. So, ayun, I don't think we stop learning about the person. It's just that, um, I guess, yung pagsagot natin sa person, feeling ko kasi it's regarding that, syempre, di ba, sabi nga nila may getting to know stage bago mo sagutin. I think, yung pagsagot kasi, it's that part na, it's
You're
part of that getting to know stage na
you're
parang,
satisfied na. Yung at the point
oo,
na you can confidently say na okay, ready na akong sagutin tong taong to. It's at
mm.
that point that the information you have on them is enough to satisfy you.
Kumbaga tapos ka na sa appetizer and you've had fun with the appetizer, so now you'll be going to the main course,
Mhm.
gano'n.
Yes, exactly.
Ginawang
Yun naman
pagkain, hayop.
pagkain ay naku po.
Sorry, gutom ang
Mm.
niyo. Uhu.
Nakaw.
So, ayun, gusto kong kumain. Any volunteers? Charot! Joke lang, joke
Ayun,
lang.
wala
Oh
pong
my gosh, joke
volunteer.
lang.
Joke lang.
Joke lang po. Peace tayo. So, ayun. Brody,
Mm.
usually, 'di ba? Usually, it's hard to keep the conversation going. Like,
Ah,
syempre, 'di ba, may mga times na yung crush mo, kunwari, ako, kagaya ko, mahilig ako sa K-pop. Hindi naman lahat ng guys mahilig sa K-pop, 'di ba? So,
yes.
they won't get along with it. So, how do you deal with na parang, how do you deal with the conversation? Kumbaga parang gusto mo i-continue yung conversation, pero wala kang alam sa topic, 'di ba? Like, how do you deal
Mhm.
with that?
Okay. Here's a tip.
Kumbaga parang how to be better
Ah,
at the conversation.
you do you no. You don't contribute to the conversation. Like what you do is they remember the small details. Because maybe you might have triggered kunyari, you're out on a date and they heard the song, for example.
Mm-mm.
Then na-mention nila, oh yeah, I listen to this band, ganito, ganyan. Then, after the date, try to look it up. Like,
Mm.
try to look it
Kumbaga
up. Look,
take notes,
take
no?
note of the small things that they'll notice, na mga makakwento nila. Then, with that in mind, next time we have a conversation, oh yeah, I remember that song that played when we were on the date. I actually listened to it again on my free time. Ganun. Then, ayun, maybe you'll trigger that, talaga ba ganito? I actually love that band. I've been listening to them since way back, ganito, ganyan. Let them speak what's on their mind, what their interests
Oo.
are. Pick up on the
True.
small details. Yun
Actually,
yung
that's
sasabi.
very nice, no? Na yung taking notes. Kasi usually it's hard to do that na parang magte-take notes ka. Because usually, especially kung hindi naman field of interest mo yan, you
Mm.
don't really bother much.
Yeah. Actually, that's the more, the more so you should do it, especially if it's not your field of interest. Because to the person you're courting, that means you're trying to bridge the gap with them. Kasi
Totoo.
obviously makukwento mo sa kanila, oh talaga, I'm not actually really a fan of them. There's a difference of you saying, oh, yeah, talaga ba? But actually, I'm not a fan of them. And yung pag sinabi mo, oh yeah, I listen to this band. Oh, talaga, can you suggest other songs? Maybe magustuhan ko din sila.
Yeah,
Gano.
actually yun yung sasabihin kong point. Feeling ko the keyword here is be curious.
Yes.
Kasi even though you know nothing about that, if you're curious enough, magtatanong ka about it, and then
Make the effort.
that person will tell you all about it kasi yun nga yung gusto niya.
Mm-mm.
So, hindi mahirap sa kanyang mag-share, especially
Yes.
it's something they like.
Mm.
Tapos makikita mo pa, usually ganito yung nangyayari dyan. Usually, doon nag-a-appear yung passion nila. And that's where they parang look even better
Yes,
in your
that's what
eyes.
people
Kasi
talking about their passions will give you their brightest smiles and their most sparkling eyes.
totoo, totoo. Like, super excited yan magkwento. Like, I promise you,
Mm-mm.
magkukwento ng dire-diretso yan. Hindi
Basta
ka, kumbaga, ikaw na yung aatras.
ah
Ay, aalis na ako. Ay, hindi, 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 upo ka dito. Yung
yeah,
ginawa ni B, diba?
exactly. Tapos ito pa, if you do that, tip, especially for the guys, be prepared to get hit.
Ay, yung
Honestly, sinasabi ko sa inyo guys, pag na-trigger nyo yung gigil at kilig ng mga kausap nyo, especially kung magkasama kayo, masasapak at mahahampas yung braso nyo. Learn that from
sorry na,
experience.
sorry na, P. Sorry, P.
Be prepared.
Sorry, P.
It's cute, but it's still gonna sting.
Yeah, it's painful. I agree. Especially pag yung babae na volleyball player. Let's go! Ginawa kang volleyball. Spike! Ganun.
O kaya makukurot ka, ready ka na, magugulat ka na, may mga crescent scars ka sa sa braso mo. Yan, makukurot ka. Oo.
Buti na lang graduate na ako sa pangungurot. Pero sa panghahampas, I'm sorry. I'm still stuck in that phase.
Gigil
So,
yan.
Curious na ako since we've already talked about like going out on dates.
Mm-mm.
Excuse me. Any date recommendations? Like mga romantic dates, ganyan. Like how to plan it, ganon.
Exact. Okay.
Siyempre, di ba, kailangan malaman ng mga viewers natin ano ba yung mga date ideas that we can recommend. Ako, I'll recommend one.
Sige, bro, di una ka.
One would be planning the date talaga. Like, super ipaplan nyo yung date. So, like, gagawa kayo ng date course. Because usually planned dates are super kilig because they really prepared for it. So,
Oo.
example, mag-plan ka ng date to, example lang, the person is very artistic. So, mag-plan ka ng date course na like museum date,
Mhm.
or like aesthetic cafe after, diba? Or parang something that would pick their artistic side, yung
Ah,
ganyan.
eto,
And
Brody.
then, maybe going to see the sunset after, and then ganyan. Ganun.
Eto,
Plan dates.
eto, Brody, for a planned date.
Mm-mm.
Same then. You start at a museum.
Mm-hmm.
Start at a museum, maybe early morning before lunch. Then stay there until lunchtime. You go out. You go out to a nearby aesthetic cafe or something.
Mm-mm.
Then go on a walk. Go on a walk with them.
Yeah.
Go on a walk, like maybe, hey, I've heard that maganda yung I've heard maganda yung mga architecture ng dito sa area na to, ganyan. Especially kung in your NCR, I suggest Intramuros, yeah. That works.
Mm-mm.
Then
Okay, go.
prepare
Mm-mm.
yung portable watercolor set. That's your ending.
That's cute. That's cute.
That's and you can end with that. Like, you go to a spot where there's a sunset or there's a lot of maybe trees, a park or something. Give them the watercolor set, and you're just gonna end the day both drawing or painting. Plus points if you can pull it off that your end of your thing that you're gonna be painting is them. Kung kakayanin nyo.
Brody, may naisip ako because
Mm,
I actually read this before sa isang article. Wow, nababasa ng article yun.
ayun.
Anyway, ito nga. I was once told na magandang date course daw yung mga active, um, something that gets you moving.
Yes.
Example, like an amusement park,
Mm.
um, ano to, yung rock climbing, or para basta anything activity.
And
Because
uh-huh.
actually, your brain, usually, pag kunwari, example, roller coaster, your brain releases chemicals. Wow,
Yes.
naging science.
Ah,
It's called, it's like, it's
dopamine
called,
and serotonin.
yeah, oo. So, yun kasi yung same feeling na nare-release ng body mo when you're in love. So, they actually called it like fake falling in love.
Mm-mm.
Because,
Basically, your
kinikilig,
condition. It's not a it's not a good idea to completely rely on that. But
pero you
yes,
can
you're
start
basically
it.
conditioning them to feel, ano, like when you're there, they will release, the brain automatically releases, preemptively releases a dose of serotonin and dopamine
Mm-mm.
because when you're there, their body immediately reacts like, oh, we're gonna be doing something exciting
Mm-mm.
pag
So,
andun ka.
parang,
So parang
so
kino-condition
parang,
mo siya.
oo. So, parang nami-mistake nila yung feeling na they're just happy and excited to like feeling kilig. So,
Mm-mm.
it's like the fake kilig vibes from their
Yes.
inner side. Pero they're actually enjoying. Kasi,
Mm-mm.
syempre, di ba, those are like, um, those are like chemicals released when you're
Mm-mm.
happy. So, ayun, parang nafa-fake nila yung feeling na kinikilig sila sa inyo. Pero
Mm-mm.
in the end, talagang ano, kumbaga natural response lang siya ng katawan.
Yes.
Also, advice ko lang, honestly, I'm not sure if everyone will agree with me on this, but I actually don't think that movies are a great date for a first date.
First date, no.
Kasi, I'll be explaining this why ha. Una, although may times na pwede kayo mag-touch and everything, hindi ka kasi sa partner or sa
Mm-mm.
parang kasama mo naka-focus sa movie. Even if
Yes.
gusto mo yung tao, syempre gusto mo may pag-usapan kayo after. So, you'll focus on the movie. 'Di ba? Tapos after, mag-uusap kayo about it. So, pag hindi ka nag-focus sa movie, sa partner ka lang naka-focus, wala kayong pag-uusapan
Mm.
after.
Yes.
But the thing is, 'di ba kunwari, sa isang date, let's say, 24 hours a day is not gonna be the ideal date, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Hindi naman ganyan. So, usually, yung mga date niyo sabihin nating 8, 9, or 10, basta something in the morning, ganyan. Ilang oras lang 'yan. Tapos a movie is like what, 2 to 3 hours? So, bawas kaagad yung time niyo,
Mm-hmm.
'di ba? So, parang imbes na susulitin mo yung oras na nage-getting to know each other kayo, nabawasan pa kasi nag-movie kayo.
Mm-hmm. And
I would
also,
suggest
sige bro.
movie sa second date,
Yeah.
Brody.
Also, another thing with the movie dates on the first date, why it's a no go, because movies are hit or miss, especially if it's their both your first time watching the movie. Kasi 'di ba,
So,
imagine mo, pinanood niyo yung movie and you felt that it's a flop. It's a flop movie.
mm.
'Di ba? Parang
Mawawala
mawawala.
mawawala yung vibe.
Mawawala yung vibe kasi parang ha, ang ano niyo kung flop yung movie, kung hindi siya relevant. Ha, parang ang sayang lang. Yun yung magiging
Oo,
prominent na ano niya, yung idea niyo. It's parang ang
oo.
sayang, parang hindi worth it yung time natin, ganyan ganyan.
Hindi, tsaka parang ang pangit rin maalala na, "Ay, alala mo ba yung movie na pinanood namin ng first date, pangit."
Oo,
'Di
'di
ba?
ba?
'Di
Kasi
ba?
at the end of the day, pagkatapos ng first date niyo, magkukuwento at magkukuwento yan.
Totoo.
Magkukuwento at magkukuwento yan sa friends nila.
True. So, I don't suggest actually movies on the first date. Although people really made that mistake. Kasi
Mm.
dati, Brody, I
Ayan po
reveal
tayo.
na
Ayan
ito.
na po. Ayan na po.
Hindi, kasi dati meron akong project inspired to by ano, alam niyo yung, 100, To All the Boys I've Loved Before, 'di ba
Ah,
ang ginawa niya, nagsulat siya ng letter to all the people she loved.
yes.
So, parang gano'n yung naisip ko na parang I will be recording my dates, ganyan. So, parang I went on this parang whole day na speed dating. So, parang every weekend nakikipag-date ako, ganyan. Para lang ma-experience yung feeling na sino ba dito yung mga magiging unique, ganyan. Tapos parang alam mo yun, most of the time, nagfa-flop siya kasi ang daming guys na parang, movie tayo, ganun, ganun. Or Alam mo yun, yung parang sobrang,
Yeah, how they approach it, they think it's a chore.
mm. Tsaka ano, Brody, pag hindi, pag hindi, pag hindi okay yung date, parang gusto mo na lang umuwi.
Exactly. Like,
So, parang pag movies on a first date, hindi ko talaga suggested. Like, I'm sorry, I could be wrong for like some people,
it
pero,
might, yes, it might work for some people, pero yeah, it might not. Kasi ano, especially with us, Brody, na ano, ni GF, may mga movie dates kami na ano, ha? Ano yun? Ano yung nangyari? Yung parang bitin na
uh
bitin, parang hindi kami worth it na, no? And it's been a multiple times na nag kami. Pero alam naman kami, di ba? Sometimes, ano, it's been a long time since, ano, due to work schedule, matagal bago kami makapag-date ulit. Then, ayun, when you go to watch a movie, tapos flop yung movie, parang, ang sayang, parang nakaka-kill ng mood.
totoo, totoo. It does kill the mood. So,
Nakaka-kill.
pag nangyari sa inyo yun, na-kill yung mood on a date, dali nyo mag-ice cream. Just make sure na ano, just make sure na walang period yung girl. Or if you're a guy, just make sure
Hmm.
na walang period yung girl. Because ice cream actually makes it a lot more painful. So,
Mm-hmm. Yan, Biology 101, guys.
ayan. Pero Brody, may mga recommended spots ka ba for like, sabihin nating resto or like a date course or date place,
Hmm.
ganyan?
Ito, Brody, you know me, I'm a very active person. So,
Mm-mm.
ang ano ko is two activities actually. If
Mm-mm.
if the person you're going on a date with knows how to bike, find a place na they offer bike rentals, or ito, there are some higher end bike shops that would allow you to test ride their bikes. Pwede,
Mm.
go if ang common ground nyo is cycling, for example. Eh, go to a bike shop, ask nyo kung pwede sila pwede kayo mag-test ride ng bike nila. And just
Libre pa, no?
window shopping. Just a short bike ride. It pumps up your heart. You
Mm.
can talk on the way sa ano, and you can explore the city. Tapos
Totoo.
when you're done,
Ang ganda.
go back to the store. Maybe sometimes madaming high-end bike shops na gano'n, they have a cafe attached.
Hmm?
So, guaranteed na meron silang snacks doon. So, that can be a date. Another thing is actually kung ito I would not suggest it on the first date. Maybe when you met each other, or you are guaranteed na they're also into it,
Mm.
airsoft.
Oh,
Airsoft
that's
or
pretty
paintball.
fun. Pero honestly, I think I would have fun on a like first date na ganyan.
Hmm.
Airsoft. Ako personally,
Yeah,
because
yun nga lang.
competitive ka din ngayon.
Yeah,
You get competitive. So you can actually, eto tip you can actually make a bet.
yes,
Pag nanalo ka, ganto, ganyan. Alam mo
yes,
yun?
that works, that works.
Pag nanalo ka, pag nanalo ka, I'll grant you a wish. Pag nanalo ko, grant me a wish. Ganun.
Make it,
Ako,
yun din, your activities, put a bet on it.
di ba? Ako, actually, depends to sa person eh. Pero makikita mo naman. Pero ako, I would suggest theme parks
Yeah.
or like mga kagaya na EK, ganyan. Or, pwede rin naman pag cheap version. Ayan ang arcade.
Hmm.
'Di ba? Because honestly, as long as like you get each other na parang ano to, or pwede rin yung mga ano, 'di ba may mga ano na ngayon, yung mga bowling
Yeah,
places
bowling
na
alleys.
ice skates, yung ganyan. Kumbaga parang you would rely on each other, na parang you'd be moving a lot,
Mm.
ganun. And then, meron akong suggested place na parang feeling ko super romantic. If anyone is around ABS, I would suggest Mom and Tina's Bake Shop ata yun, bakery, ganyan. Because honestly, their view is so romantic. Like the cafe itself is so romantic. And it's a good place for first dates kasi hindi siya like super expensive. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
just enough for your first date. Busog ka na sa isang shepherd's pie, I swear.
Mm.
Ayan. So, ayan yung isa sa mga recommendations ko. And then the next one would be even actually ito I would suggest talaga na go try it out. Yung mga ano to yung mga mystery game ba yan? Yung parang breakout, yung you'd be breaking out,
Okay.
oo.
Ano,
Mm. Mm.
yung mga
'Cause
mystery
yeah,
rooms. Yeah.
oo,
Oo,
oo.
true.
'Cause yeah, you'd be busy solving, pero kasi 'pag nasa-solve mo,
Mm.
maano ka, yung parang maha-hyper ka.
Yes. And
It's
also, ano, because a lot of those rooms, yung mga escape rooms na ganon, ang ano nila is, the puzzles rely on trivia.
mm. Tsaka talagang magtutulungan kayo, 'di ba? Puwede
Yeah,
pa siyang
oo.
mag-lead into like accidental hugging, wink,
Yes.
wink.
Wink, 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 nudge, nudge. Yes po, opo.
'Di ba? Puwedeng, "Hala, I'm scared." Uy,
Talaga ba?
gusto mo lang kumapit, eh, charot.
Mhm.
Pero yun, 'di ba? Like those are actually parang anong tawag diyan? Yung happy hormones inducing.
Yeah. Ayun.
So yun.
Pero ito bro, yung sinabi ni Mang Sora na ano, yung talking in the beach and the picnic while watching the sunset, it's okay. But the point is, I don't think it's a good idea
On a first date.
on a first date.
Oo. Puwede
May,
to sa mga third.
maybe if you did one of the previous activities.
Oo,
That's
tas
your
ito na yung parang
uh,
ending mo.
day end. Pero kung yan lang yung nakaplan mo for the ano, the date, it's not enough.
Uy, tsaka make sure pag walking sa beach, dapat yung hindi mainit kasi baka sumpa kayo ng kasama niyo.
Yes.
Walang hiya naman 'to, bakit ako dinala sa napakainit na
Mm-hmm.
alam mo
Exactly,
yun,
exactly.
parang mababatukan na kayo ng kasama niyo, ganyan. So, make sure also na prepared kayo for situations like, mamaya naman yung date niyo naka-dress, pag-aanuhin niyo, pagba-bike niyo, "Uy, guys,
Yan.
please."
Please, no. Ano,
Oo,
that's also the beauty of planned dates. You can
mm.
inform them offhand on what they should wear.
Oo. Kumbaga kahit hindi mo i-spoil yung surprise 'no,
Uh,
sabihin mo lang, "Uy,
hey,
wear something comfortable kasi
wear
bike
something
ako sa
that you can
beach."
move in, ganyan.
Oo. Tsaka alam niyo ba guys, planned dates are super kilig kasi nag-effort kayo, eh. Alam
Mm,
niyo yun? Talagang pinaghirapan niyo, pinag-isipan niyo. Kumbaga parang, nakakakilig yun 'pag sobrang nagustuhan yung course.
yeah.
Kasi talagang makikita na nag-research kayo, nag-effort kayo sa gusto niya and alam niyo yun, parang you did your research, you did your
Yes.
job kumbaga. Hindi kayo yung, "Ay magde-date kami, saan ko na lang siya dadalhin, bahala na." Yung ganyan. 'Cause usually yung mga dates na gano'n parang it will also turn out boring kasi wala kayong I mean, hindi naman 100% boring, pero alam mo yun, parang
Yeah.
wala kasi kayong plans. So parang what if yung cafe date niyo 4 hours na pala kayong nandun ta's hindi naman kayo nag-e-enjoy sa conversation
Mm,
masyado, 'di ba? Or kaya inaantok ka na kasi ang
mm.
tagal mo nandun. So
Ayun.
ayun,
And
planned dates are
also,
the best.
yung plannings, it also plus points if yung course nyo is very much catered to each other. Like,
Hindi
you can do it as a planned date where it's not only their interests that are triggered but also yours. Like maybe
Brody,
yung first location nyo is it's favorable to them. Then yung lilipatan nyo, it's for you naman. 'Di ba?
Brody.
Ah.
'Pag online yung setup niyo 'no, "O tara Valorant."
Actually, yes po, opo. Yun na yun, Valorant.
"O tara Phasmo." Para nagsisigaw yan, 'di ba?
Mm. Yeah, pag online, what I can do is, especially kung if you're in the same kung nasa Pinas lang din naman kayo, what you can do is online dinner date.
Sorry, kumakain po ako.
If you're past that stage where they're confident enough to give you their address, send food over to them. It's a voice call or video call them, especially video call them. Then show them that you're also eating the same thing.
Yeah, actually, that's actually cute. Yung tipong nag-online date kayo ng talagang with food in hand na ikaw pa yung nagpadala. Or
Mm.
sometimes kahit hindi mo ipadala, kahit hindi i-order lang.
Ah,
Sometimes pwede ba gawin yung ginawa ni
Naging
Negi na,
yeah.
siya pa yung nagluto, di ba?
Also, Brody,
Super plus points yun.
another
Like, oh my
another
God.
online activity is cook alone.
Nako, parang delikado yun pagkagaya ko. Baka sumabog yung
Yun lang. But if if they mention that they're confident in the kitchen, what you can do is put up maybe make a long recipe, make a long video on YouTube, like maybe cookies. Then you're both trying to make it as well as on the video. Then what you can do there is
True.
hindi kayo yung kakain ng gawa nyo. You both send it to each other.
Ay, ang cute nun. Parang cute yun. Cute yun.
Di ba? Yan yung mga waste po sa sa mga online setup dyan.
True. That's actually a good one, no? Tsaka kasi ang sarap kaya ng feeling pag ina-effortan ka.
Yes.
Regardless of gender yan, like kahit
Mm-mm.
girl nag-effort sa'yo, kiligin ka rin, di ba?
Oo.
Kasi ikaw nga, pag nag-effort ka, kinikilig yung babae pa kaya mag-effort sa'yo, mas kikiligin ka doon.
Mga wala angas mo dyan, pre. Pag pinagsilbihan ka dyan, sabi ko sa'yo.
True. ang mag-disagree, susuntukin ko. Charot. May lock pala yung opinions. But anyways, ayun nga. So, actually, yun lang yung mga advice na naisip namin so far. If ever meron pa kami maisip, we'll tweet about it. Or maybe we can discuss on the next podcast.
Yes.
Actually, kailangan ko na talagang i-end. Baka hindi na kaya ng katawan ko.
Ayun na nga po, ang Tapsi natin ay talagang nararamdaman na sa so tweet, wish her well, chat.
Oo, ang nag-aalab sa akin ngayon ay hindi puso, kundi ang aking dugo. Nag-iinit ang aking katawan.
Ayan
Ayan.
po.
Literal.
Literal po.
Literal po. Literal PE.
Yes, sir.
Ayan. Pero ayun, hopefully may natutunan kayo. And if ever may questions pa kayo, you can actually DM us
Yes.
on our socials. Ayan, we have our socials on our Twitch account. Wow, iniisip ko na.
On our about pages, you have our socials there. For Tapsi, it's Insider Tapsi. For me, it's at EchoWolfie27 on Twitter. And ayun po, you can just DM us.
Mm-mm.
Further
And also,
questions are acknowledged. We'll try to get back to you.
oo. We will try our best. Wow. Anyways, ayun. Actually, I'm super excited about the next set of guests. Kasi hindi ko pa sila kilala.
Yes. Pero I'll give a teaser on our next set of guests.
Mhm.
Kung
Ayun
mutual
na.
niya po sila po yung nanggugutom sa atin tuwing lunch, breakfast, at dinner.
Nako.
I feel kilala niyo na kung sino tong mga to. If you're mutuals with them, lagi pong aesthetic ang kanilang mga food posts.
Ako ba to? Ay, charot.
Mhm.
Hindi pala. Churi! Next time ako na yan. Charat! Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in with us. Kahit talagang nagchikahan na kami ni Wolfie. Nag-feeling love guru.
Yes, we're just dropping random tidbits of wisdom. Sana may mapulot kayo kahit isa man dun sa mga yon.
Oo. Sana nakatulong kami sa paghabol niyo sa Valentine's. And also, huwag niyong kakalimutan ha, pag nagkaroon kayo ng Valentine dahil sa pro tips na binibigay namin dito, please do let us know. Gusto namin ng mga success stories dito.
Yes po, opo.
And also,
Boost po sa confidence namin yun na, tama pala yung mga pinagdadada natin doon.
Oo. And also, don't forget yung mga pickup lines na share ko sa aking YouTube channel. You can actually search for hashtag #Valentopsy. So,
Ayun.
I've been dropping pickup lines up until we're dropping pickup lines until Feb 14, and also I have a little surprise for all the itlogs out there. Since we already reached 100 followers here on Twitter, I have something coming up for you. Just wait for it a bit. I am already cooking it up. I will be serving it soon, really, really soon. And also, thank you so much sa mga nag-raid today. Kila Q's. Ayan. Thank you so much for the raid. Like, it means a lot to us. Means a lot to me. Especially, I'm still starting out here on Twitch. So, I'm super thankful that you guys are supporting Parastocks,
Yes
especially
po.
Parastocks After Dark as well.
Yes po, yes
Also,
po.
stay tuned sa aming events coming up. So, iti-teaser ko na, meron po tayong pa-games, opo.
Mhm.
So, ayun, ayan. Siyempre, 'di ba, kailangan may mga games for all the single guys out there. Ayan,
Ayun.
ayan.
Spicy.
So,
Ayun. Naku po.
isipin niyo na lang kung ano ang mga naging clue. Meron siyang pinattern na
Ayun.
TV
Uy, uy, uy,
set.
uy, uy.
Oh, malaki-laking clue na 'yan, guys, ha.
Naku.
Sa mga single diyan, baka it's time.
Yes po,
It's
yes po, yes
time na
po.
humanap ng Feb-ibig niyo, humabol sa Valentine. Kailangan ba ng games kung lagi na lang ako nilalaro? Naku!
Ay, naku po, sir. Pag-usapin natin yan next week, Sir Mang Sora.
True.
Pag-uusapan natin yan next week.
So, ayun. Stay tuned for the next set of guests for our Paris Talks coming up next 2 week. And also, yung mga surprises namin sa inyo. We will leave it to your imagination till the day comes, diba,
Ayun po, yes
Brody?
po.
Meron ka pa bang ibang stream, Brody? Baka may
No,
ka pa.
I'm good.
Okay. So, ayun po. Thank you so much for joining us here at Paris Talks. I am Tapsy.
And I am Wolfie.
At nagsasabi kami na ang humabol sa pag-ibig, dapat sa amin nagsasabi.
Ayun nga po. So, kung
Good night,
wag lang po kayo
everybody.
magpapa-clutch sa Valorant, itry nyo din po mag-clutch magka-jowa. Alright, goodbye!
Bye. At tandaan nyo, mga itlog. Huwag kayong mababasag.